Hey, what's up everyone, Warrior93 here, and here is going to be another video. It's kind of a random video, kind of like when you guys to get to know me better. And I was going to originally put this on my Christopher Brecky account, but I felt like putting it here since it's been inactive, and it's really just Dragon Ball Z based. So what this video is, of course, as you see from the title, is that look at my fingers up. But yes, I'm going to show off all my DBZ merch. And you can see a clearish view of my desk with this blurry freaking camera. And yeah, how it's gonna work, I'm just gonna start pulling out some random stuff, and I will start talking about it and pretty much my memories with it. But of course, I'm just gonna start out. I'm gonna put a little overlay clip over here with Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Resurrection F posters. I don't think I've really showed those on this channel. I don't think I've showed on social media, but I might as well just talk about them. But with the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods poster, I remember getting that in 2013 when the Japanese Blu-ray came out. I pretty much loved it right from the start. Although it really was just a promotion kind of poster, I still love it because it's my favorite movie. And if I could get like a full-size version of the Resurrection F one, I would. The Resurrection F, that was just a cool little poster I found at Spencer's in the mall, and I was just walking. It was Anime Day. I forgot it was Anime Day, and it was actually this past Anime Day too. And they were showing a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff. I was like, oh, it's so tempting. So the posters, like, I gotta get it. I almost got a second one, but I knew that would be overdoing it. So I said, you don't get that one. It has a lot of characters on it. And I was pretty much the main poster when it got revealed. So that brings back a lot of memories for Resurrection F. But I'll talk about Resurrection F when I get to it. Alright. So, I will start with this little flash drive right here. That little one. As you guys can see. That's just a little Goten flash drive. I used it pretty much all of my 12th grade year. I don't know if you guys can see it well. There's a lot of exposure going on. But yeah, I used it pretty much all of my 12th grade year at my school, almost like my school name. And I thought it was a really cool thing. Let my friends borrow it a few times when they needed it. And it's only 8 gigabytes, but I think it worked out for what I needed it for. And I still do use it to this day. I still, it's every kid's class, I do frequently put some PowerPoints on here and stuff like that, or if I need to lend it to a friend, get stuff, I will do that. How this flash drive works, you just rip his body in half, and then there's the actual flash drive, and it's just a little cover for it. That's pretty much it for that one. That was a quick little one to get over with. I'm going to just go right ahead and go for right here. Let me get all those wires out of the way. But here's the Dragon Ball Z plug and play. It's a little good old Shenron. I don't think it still works. It needs batteries inside. Yeah, it just needs batteries, but it still works just fine. I mean, how you play, you're just like, it had like 3 games on here. I forgot when I got this. I knew I got it when I was a kid, and I still love playing this thing when I get the chance to, but I always liked playing this thing, and it's always fun to play because I always had like 3 game modes. I had pinball. That was the one I freaking rocked at, man. I beat my score so many times. That was so fun. And then there was this little Butoden one. I forgot. It was a Butoden. That Butoden. You know what I'm talking about. It used all the character sprites from the games and stuff like that. That one. And it had like a little story going on. It didn't really make much sense, but it was there. It was there. And you could have like a little versus mode. You obviously can't play against a friend, but that would be awesome if you could. And it also had this other thing. It's like a ping pong type of thing. You pretty much used to, it's called Capture the Dragon Balls. You had to like knock this thing around and just do that. Alright, next up. While I'm on the back to games, I might as well just pull out all the games. Well, the PS2 ones as well. Well, here's most of my Dragon Ball Z PS2 games. There they are. You may see them, or may not. But yeah, those are the most of the PS2 games right there. Let me put that back where it was. I do have Tenkaichi 3 and I do have Infinite World, but I don't know where those are. Like, I just can't find it. I don't know what happened to them. But you know, just know that I do have those. They're just somewhere. They're laying somewhere around here. I just hardly play the PS2, so of course that's not the first thing on my mind. So of course I'll start with over here, the Super Dragon Ball Z. Look at that. If you aren't already familiar, it's pretty much just that arcade game that was just ported over to here. I got it first day it came out too. When I heard about this game coming out, I was pumped. I was like, Super Dragon Ball Z. But then again, keep in mind I was a kid. I was like, Super Dragon Ball Z, I gotta get some of that right now. And I was like, hey, let me get some of that. And then I got it first day. I beat it one day because I didn't know it was going to be an arcade game type of thing. But I did put like hours into this game because I had a lot of customization stuff and stuff like that. The game's fun. It's just a little clunky when it comes to actual fighting, but it's still fun nonetheless. Let's go to Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I can't believe I still have this game, to be honest. But there's the front. There's a little Goku, and a lot of manga influenced shots over there. Yeah. And from the back, that. Play as one of your DBZ heroes. Oh, da. Oh yeah. So this game was pretty fun. I beat it through by myself. Like, I remember when I got this one, I was actually looking for a Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, and of course I was a kid at the time, so I didn't really know that that wasn't a good game. I was just looking. I was like, oh, Dragon Ball GT game, that sounds interesting, and I was trying to look for that, but of course the PS2, the PS1 games weren't selling anymore. But little did I know. But I was trying to look for that, then I came across this. I was like, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Huh, that's interesting. I've never heard of this before, but I saw it, and my dad was like, we'll get it. I was like, hey, that's awesome. So, yeah, I thought that... And I remember when playing through this game, there was all the characters were cheap. Well, all the enemy characters, they were cheap. That's the only reason why this game was hard. Like, there's no other reason for this game to be hard other than the characters are cheap. All they did was throw Ki Blast, and it was annoying. And it was like, ugh, it was so annoying. But when I beat it, I was so happy to finally beat it. And I did play through it a second time, because at the time I did like it, but nowadays, nah, not really. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. So this is actually, I actually rebought this game back in like 2012, 2013, around that, because my original copy broke because it got scratched up so much because I was an irresponsible kid. But when I did get it, I don't remember why I got the original copy in the first place. I actually kind of do. I remember I had Budokai 3 at the time, and I don't know what happened to Budokai 3. That was just kind of lost. I had Budokai 3 at the time, and it was, I remember, yeah, there was commercials saying, this is a 3D experience, and they were like, you know, playing up the whole 3D aspect, and I was like, hey, that game sounds fun. And so yeah, this game was actually really fun at the time. If you were a hardcore DBZ fan, of course you weren't going to like this game, so that's why so many people are surprised they got a sequel. But as a kid, you actually find a lot of fun in this game. As a kid, you don't have a lot of experience in video games, so you're going to find this game really fun nonetheless. So that game was fun. I did re-get it in 2012 because I did want to replay through this, and that's when I saw all the flaws in this game and how this game wasn't really that great. But it was still something I liked playing through because all the what if sagas and that they put in there. Alright, and now let's moving on to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Alright, so if you remember my channel back in like 2008, no, probably none of you, because I was really no one back then. But if you saw my first videos, I was me as an 11-year-old kid still playing this game when I'm pretty sure Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was either out or it was almost there. And I remember putting this game up, hyping it up, like, oh man, gotta play it. This game is so fun. And I'm doing duels. I did duels before I did duels on my other channel. That's how fun this game was. I love this game so much. I love through the story. I just love this game. This was my favorite game. I put countless of hours into this. I remember as a kid playing this game, getting home from school, doing my homework, and then I would just play this game all day until I was forced to go outside, because as a kid you're kind of forced to do stuff. So yes, this game is still fun to me this day. I still like bringing it out sometime and then playing with my friend. Again, this is a rebought copy of the original. My original copy was actually destroyed. I don't remember why. It was either scratched up or it cracked. I can't remember. It was one of the two. So I ended up having to get this copy, and I did that back in 2014 or something. But yeah. So now that I know how to take better care of my games, and there's a little even less of a chance to even do that. Alright, let's move on to the PS3 games right over here. There we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, it should be that way. Boom. 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 Alright, so let's start from the way back. Alright, I'm going to pile those up and bring those out. Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1. Alright. I remember this was, although it originally came out in 2009, I did not get a PS3 until 2010. And I didn't even know that this game existed. Until I played a demo on the PlayStation Store. But the demo did not do the game justice at all. I don't know. Like, it did not do it justice at all. I was like, ooh, the graphics look pretty good. I gotta get me some of that. And I just remember, since Tenkaichi 3 was so easy to play, that this game, I was thinking that this game was just going to be pretty much a Tenkaichi 4. That's what my first thought was. This game was going to be a Tenkaichi 4. And my original thoughts of the demo is that this game sucks, but I only did it because I didn't know how to play. Yes, I only said that because I really did not know how to play. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, I didn't really know how to play, and it was quite something to do. But when I actually got the game, my friend actually taught me how to play the demo, and I actually started liking it. I was like, hey, I gotta get this game now. I got it for like 20 bucks at GameStop. And I remember walking all the way to GameStop on August 1st, 2010. Yes, that was the exact day I got this game. And it was such a, it was a long walk because it took me like 2 hours to get there. And then like 2 hours to get back. So I left at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And then by the time I got back it was like 12 something. Because obviously I had to put some time in there. But was it August 1st? I remember it was something like that. I don't remember. I just know it was a weekend. That was for sure it was a weekend. It was pretty awesome. Let me talk about these real quick so I can put the stuff back. This background is not the original background of the case. I kind of just put it there because I thought it looked cool. And because at the time I did put a lot of pride in putting the background of the cases. So I thought that looked cool. So yes, I got it home. I told my friend, I was like, hey, I got Raging Blast 1. He's like, oh, I'm coming over right now. And then he was my neighbor at the time, and he just came over to my house and we played a few games. And then he went home and I started playing the story. And I was like, hey, I still love this game. The graphics are the best graphics in any Dragon Ball Z game. I don't care if you like Xenoverse graphics more. I prefer this game. So there it goes. Raging Blast 2. Alright, this game, I have a lot to say about this game. So, back in 2010, when this game actually came out, they announced Raging Blast 2 not too long after I got Raging Blast 1. I was like, ooh, there's actually a Raging Blast 2 now. So, and they came out with the demo. I love the demo. At the time, I didn't have any actual income. for myself, so I couldn't really get it. And it was quite the struggle, actually. It was because it was either choose between this or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And at the time, I was more of an Assassin's Creed fan first, and I guess at the time, because these games were really getting repetitive. Like I was like, I didn't want to play the same story over and over again, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, obviously, it's a sequel to another game. So I was like, hey, I gotta get Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, because Assassin's Creed 2 was my first game on PlayStation 3, so I was like, gotta get Brotherhood. And so, this game, I actually got, crap, I can't even remember how long ago I got this. I think in 2014, actually. Yeah, I think I got this back in 2014, 2013, sometime in that era. And I thought it was a pretty cool game. I didn't even show you the back, did I? There's the back, whatever. Not too many memories with this because, like, obviously, it's just 2014. I just remember doing a bunch of playthroughs, duels with my friend. And I still do play this game to this day. I do put countless of hours into this, and I still find it pretty fun. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Z. Alright, now this is a very controversial game in the community. I remember, if you were a fan of my channel, I actually did constant news updates before I, started taking long breaks and stuff like that. I did constant news updates. Every news that came out about this game, I reported on it. Hey, every news that came out about Battle of Gods, I reported on it. I was on top of this game, and I was super hyped for this game. Was I disappointed? Yeah, I will admit I was disappointed because, like, rumors at the early beginning stages were saying it was going to be like Raging Blast, and I was like, oh my gosh, Furby 4 Raging Blast, I gotta get me some of that. So, yeah, I did that with me. So I did pre-order it and everything. And I think I got, I got Super Saiyan Bardock because at the time they were like, nope, you got a Best Buy for Vegito, Super Saiyan Bardock and I was like, ah. So I picked Bardock because I didn't see him with the Super Saiyan yet. Ooh, Super Saiyan Beerus. I should probably redo this, to be honest. It's like, ooh. And I do like this game. It's not my favorite of thing, but I was like, I do love the opening intro though. I don't care what other people say. The opening intro, one of my favorite intros of the series. I don't care. Because, I don't know, maybe because I'm a Super Saiyan guy in it. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Alright. Not too much memories of this. I did not do many news updates. I did pre-order. I did put down this game a lot in its early stages because I was like, Xenoverse, it sounds alright. I'll probably get it when, and then as soon as more gameplay came out and stuff like that, and more Battle of God stuff came out, of course, because being a fan of that movie, that's when I started getting hyped for it, and that's when I bought and that's when I pre-ordered it, and then I got the metal case wherever did I put it. Seriously, where did I put it? Oh, never mind, there it is. Yeah, there's the metal case. I choose to leave the game in this one because I want consistencies on my game shelf, but this one's good to have. It doesn't have anything. This one's good to have if, like, I don't know, I have if I put like Tenkaichi 3 or Infinite World in there. That's the thing. Alright, next up will be the figures. Wherever did they go? Boom. Oh no! Boom. Oh. You can't fit. Oh. I don't want to hit the keyboard. I'll show him. Ah, no, I took off the other one's head. Boom. You can't see him. And last but not least, definitely not least, boom. Alright, I'll go through these one by one, so I'll get all of them out of the way. Starting from the oldest. Alright, so Vegeta. He's technically not a figure, as you can see from the hole in his chest. But I kind of use him as a figure now. He used to just be a toy, action figure toy. But, you know, for a toy, you gotta admit, that looks pretty good for a toy. But pretty much the toy was he had like these power things on him, and it was like charging up, and then you press the legs together, it would get done, powered up. So it's Android Saga Vegeta. I'm gonna guess it's early Android Saga Vegeta because he doesn't have that much detail on his hair, and his hair is super big. So yeah, not too many memories with him. I just remember playing as a normal kid, just playing stuff with him like, Kakarot. So yeah, alright, why am I playing toys on camera? Next would be that. I remember getting him when I got like $200 for Christmas in 2000 something. It was right before Xenoverse came out, so I'm guessing 2014, right? Yeah, 2014. It was at the end of December, and I saw him in Hot Topic, and I was like, after I pre-ordered Xenoverse, it was the same day I got this too, and a couple more Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I'll show that later. But so yeah, I just got that. It's a little Funko Pop. I was planning to actually make a collection out of these, but then I was like, nah. I kind of just like this one because Goku. And Goku's. Next will be Super Saiyajin Gunto, or Super Saiyan God. Yeah, oh, dusty. I need to test this. Alright, so I was randomly browsing the internet. This is actually fairly recent. I was just randomly browsing the internet. Oh crap, the exposure is huge. Whatever. So yes, fairly recent, small. I was on Amazon browsing through, and I guess normally these are like $50 or something, but I got it for like 20, and I was like, might as well. I'm not really into the figure stuff, but I mean I could try it out. And I got it in the mail, and I was like, hey, this looks awesome. Maybe I'll actually start collecting figures. And I actually started collecting figures. At least of Goku. But I never actually showed them off camera. I never actually did an unboxing like I originally planned to. But he didn't really need any assembly. He just came out of the box. And the box I still have. It's in there. Like, if ever I want to put it back one day. Doubt I ever will. Well, when I move out. Next up, Super Saiyajin Puro, or Super Saiyajin Gunto Super Saiyajin, or Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Alright. He came in like that, from the box. I was like, oh. I guess you just put them together. I did not expect him to be so big when he came in the box, to be honest. And I was thinking, I'm like, oh crap, it's made by the same people, and I like the brand Presto's ones because they're statues. And to be honest, I don't really like seeing joints in my statues. That's why I kind of like, because I know a lot of people like the SH figure arts, but I like these better because they're just kind of statues. I won't need them for anything, I just kind of like them for decoration. And holy crap, this hair is really spiky. Like, you can seriously stab someone with these if you tried. So, because I constantly poke myself, and it hurts a lot. So yeah, I still like this thing. Resurrection F. It's my second favorite movie. It's not my favorite, and this is definitely not my favorite form, but it's a pretty good. I still like the design of it, and Super Saiyan 1 is my preferred Super Saiyan above other Super Saiyans besides God. But that's something else. Then the most recent figure. Oh no! Don't fall off. Base Super Saiyan, not Base Super Saiyan, Base Goku. He's too tall for this. So, I guess I just got him off a random person to use because he still looks really good. I just noticed like a lot of like scratches and stuff on him that wouldn't be there. It still looks good. And like, I don't really have that many complaints. It's just like, the head's too wobbly. Like, the head's too wobbly, and then you can see some scratches on him. And then there's like this one part over here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It's like a little bit shiny. And you really can't see it on the camera. But yeah, it's a little bit shiny. And I was like, I don't know what that is. It still looks really good. It's just, I don't know. And it didn't really come in an official thing. I think I just bought it off someone. And he was just giving one. But I still think it looks good either way. And Base Goku, is my favorite form of Goku, even God. So I always prefer that one a lot. Alright, so that's done with the figure. Step into the grand tour, a brand new adventure begins. No. Oh, it's not even lined up, is it? A brand new adventure begins. Keeps not yet. Anyway, yes, Dragon Ball GT, everyone's least favorite series. It's like Dragon Ball Super for some people. I don't know why though. But yes, everyone's favorite series to dislike and everything. Alright, so to be honest, I actually like this series. Whoa, Warrior, what are you doing? You can't like Dragon Ball GT. Well, I don't care. It might just be nostalgia talking, but I actually like this series. Will I rewatch it again? Maybe one day. As of right now, no. I don't like the Black Star Dragon Ball saga. So that saga sucks. Oh my goodness, though. I just saw these at Walmart for like 20 bucks. And I was like, full series, 20 bucks. Why not? It was like 20 bucks for this. Obviously, I have the tax too, but yes, they work just fine. I like the movie a lot more than the actual series itself, even though Goku's my favorite. Like, although people criticize the series for being quote unquote Goku time, quote with GT, I didn't really complain about that. It was kind of like the plot holes and the other inconsistencies that came up. And then sometimes bad storytelling. That was just mine. And then some very rarely used characters. But, you know, for me, my favorite character is Goku. So whenever Goku's in action, I don't really care. And some of the fight sequences kind of sucked in this. Because they kind of just used Ki a lot. Like, a lot. So yeah, won't talk too much. Dragon Ball GT, not too much I remember about it from my childhood. Because I never actually watched the full GT Toonami run. I just got it on DVD. I had like DVD sets. I rented DVD sets when I was little because I was still a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. And I was like, I didn't know the Dragon Ball GT was a thing, and I was kind of just watching it like those. So I don't know. All right, let's bring the actual series out. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot. So I got the main series right here, starting from Majin Buu. It's settled like this in the shelf. It looks correct in the shelf, but right here it doesn't, obviously. All 9 seasons on Blu-ray. Alright, so it took me a lot of time to actually get over these seasons. I won't talk about these seasons piece by piece because that would just make this video an hour long, and I'm not trying to do an hour-long video. But Dragon Ball Z as a whole, this made my childhood. Like, I never saw the original Toonami run. Alright. Dragon Ball Z has always been a series for me where it's like you can do pretty much anything when you put your mind to it. And that's what you kind of get at face value, but when you like actually start delving within the series like I did, you find other sort of themes in it. But it's kind of like, if you even if you are at the bottom, you're supposed to be a failure, hence the Saiyan Saga, you can end up doing great things in your life. Like that. Yeah, so you're gonna end up doing great things. So that's always kind of been a thing with me. With my personal background, I won't delve too much on it, but yes, I do have, how do I put this right? And back in early kindergarten, I did take speech classes, and I wasn't aware of it at the time, but I just couldn't really speak that well. And that kind of, when I finally realized it after getting out of speech, where I still wasn't speaking too well, but I can actually communicate to people, didn't really feel that good as a kid. And then as growing up happened, I would get made fun of a lot for my like either interest or just my eating habits, because I used to have an eating disorder. And so I didn't, like, my friends didn't really, they didn't really fault me too much on it, so, my actual friends, but sometimes it did get to me in high school too, and that's when I really started looking back on this series again, where even people I thought were close to me ended up being, like, people who were kind of, they weren't really friendly, you know. It was kind of like that ordeal, and that was. I'll delve more into this on another video, but it's kind of like a little overview. But I just didn't really feel like I could amount to much, because when I had this whole group, I know they, like, now that I look back on it, I knew they were like joking with me. It was kind of like tough love kind of thing, but as a person who was kind of made fun of most of their life, it kind of hurt a lot when, like, if your friends would insult you for being kind of like the slow one, and it still does happen to me today. And that's why I really love this series, when you're like, hey, you have all these things bringing you down, but you have potential to be great. So that's kind of like my memory with that, the whole series as a whole. Alright, of course, I have to have movies too. So the Battle of Gods, Resurrection F. Why do I have 2 Battle of Gods? I'll get right into that. So, wait. I don't have the other movies because I was a kid at the time when I saw the other one, and I felt like getting these ones because these are my first 2. I will get the other ones in time, but I won't go into that right now because this video is long enough as is. You don't want to hear me ramble on even more. So let me delve into my memories with these. Alright, let me get into the Battle of Gods Uno. Battle of Gods numero uno. This is Japanese import. Alright, that's where I got the Battle of Gods poster from. I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This is all I do. Oh my goodness, I love the presentation of this. I love the Blu-ray disc. Kind of love this at the back because I don't understand anything, but I just love this shot right here. That's always been one of my favorite shots from the movie. And just, this is when, like, there were a whole bunch of rumors going around, so that's the only reason I imported this from Japan, because they were saying, look, oh, it's gonna have English subtitles on it. And I was like, ooh, let me buy that on Blu-ray and get the English subtitles. Ooh, and then because that was when no one was predicting Battle of Gods was gonna come out in English that fast, like a year later. So I was like, I might as well just get the Japanese version and wait until the English version comes out. And so this cool little sleeve cover comes with it. Comes with it too, just like the other 2 movies. But I like this one because it's actually different from the actual case itself. That's why I always keep it with me. My friend was like, hey, why don't you just sell me your Japanese copy? And I was like, no. I have, for one, I have a lot of memories, and plus 2, that sleeve cover though. And this is the original theatrical release, and I remember a few months later after the release, they just showed like the extended version on Fuji TV. I was like, really? You're guys going to release a theatrical version on DVD, and then you're going to show an extended version? That's messed up. But hey, why not? Where is it? Battle of Gods numero 2. Alright, so I did not watch that as much times as this one, but I did get it because I love the English dub of the movie, and I remember seeing in theaters, being super hyped for it. And then I was thinking, I'm like, hopefully they show the extended version. But I got to thinking about it after I got out of the theater. I was like, yeah, it didn't really make sense why would they show it. Like, they would want you to buy the Blu-ray for a reason, if you get the extended version. So yes, I did get this in like earlier this. No, it was like this. It wasn't back in fall. I can't remember when, but I remember I was just going around the mall randomly one day, and I spotted it. I was like, last Blu-ray, gotta get it now. Resurrection F. Alright, this movie, I have some actual fond memories with in theaters. A year later after I saw Battle of Gods, alright? I invited my friend to go see this movie with me, because I went with my other friend last year, my friend Skylar, and I was pretty cool with him. He came again this year, and I was like, you know what, we should have a bigger group though. So I told us to invite like maybe 1 or 2 people, and I invited, at the time, was I hate going personal on this, was my crush. And at the time, I don't know what I was thinking, alright? I'm super in love with Dragon Ball Z, but I just remember one day at school, she just said that she was interested in seeing it and watching the series because she's never seen the series before, and I was like, how can you not see Dragon Ball? And they went on and on about it because I'm a nerd, and I was like, you know what, maybe this could be a gateway. This movie, just like Battle of Gods, could bring so many people to Dragon Ball Z, and it's going to be more an action-oriented film, so you don't need to know a lot from the series. So I'll probably see that. She did really like the movie. Of course, we had the same criticism of it, and the only other criticism she had was she didn't get certain jokes because obviously there was stuff that came from the actual series. And so I remember at the theater, it was super fun seeing with her. That question went ish away. I don't want to talk about that too much because that's too lippy for me. But yes, Christine went away ish. We still talk. We're still good friends. Don't worry. But this movie, I still like I remember seeing in theaters. Oh my goodness! I hate the person who's sitting right next to me in theaters on my right side. All right, so there, my friend on my left side, not my friend Skylar, but the other one, and she doesn't like her name being said out on the internet, so I hope for privacy and stuff. And there was these 2 guys sitting right next to me. Oh my goodness, they were. It was irritating sitting next to them because they were like super casual. They were saying, because they thought this was going to take place after GT, and my first thought was, this is named Dragon Ball Z. How is this going to take place after GT? But I mean, then again, Super does take place in between Z, so I don't know. That, whatever. So yes, I remember Goku turning Super Saiyan Blue, and the transformation was still happening, and then one of the guys, he was like, Super Saiyan 5? I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, you obviously did not see the last movie. I laughed, and I was actually chuckling in my seat, and my friend was like, what are you laughing about? And I didn't want to say it because they were sitting right next to me. I would have been rude, but hey, why not? So yeah, that was been all my merch on the DBZ series. If you want me to, I will go more in depth of why I fell in love with this series and why this is my favorite. I'll just put this up there. Yes, if you want me to, I will go more in depth with this series. Right. So I have no problem with that. But yes, crap! But yes, if you want me to do that, you definitely leave a comment below if you want me to talk about that more. Like, I have no problem talking about it, it's just, yeah, you don't want to do it in this video. So yes, this has been my merch collection. This was, actually, I've been kind of wanting to do a room tour, but then I was like, nah, not anymore. So, I kind of just settled for this. And so, you know what, I thought this was a pretty good video, too. A lot better than the room tour was going to be. So, thank you if you bared through all of this video. I know this video probably wasn't the best video ever, but it's there in case you want it. And so, in case you want to, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure you leave a comment of any Dragon Ball Z merch that you have that's pretty cool. I would love to see it. If you know my social media accounts, make sure you go tag me in those. Those will be in the description below. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. I actually forgot to put this into my original recording of the video, but these were on the floor when I had them. But I forgot to include my little set of Dragon Balls. I don't have all 7, but this was a Christmas gift to me from a friend who knows pretty much nothing about Dragon Ball Z. She does not have any interest in it, but it was pretty awesome that she did get yours for Christmas. And it comes in 4, 2, 5, which are pretty much my birth date, which is April 25th. Hint. But yes, I thought this was pretty awesome. I've always wanted Dragon Balls, and I thought this was a cool little thing. And then she added a little message up on top. You can see right there, bring them together. Was saying, because she gave the other 3 to my friend Skylar, and she has the 1-star ball, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, I kind of, not too many memories. I just remember taking a bunch of pictures of these when I first got them, because if you like light on them, it'll give like a glowing effect, because I don't know if I can do it here. I don't know. I'll try. Let me see. Kind of. Yeah. You pretty much have to have the camera holding. So yeah. That was my little views with this my little memories of this, and